Hey, this is Kina Knisley, and this is Real Talk about Real Estate. And I'm with Keller Williams Honolulu. And today I have Olga Miranda from Tampa, Florida. So,
Hi.
thank you so much for joining us. So, how are things in Tampa right now? How is the
Oh,
market?
well, right now it's very hot here. So,
Really? The
yeah,
market or the weather?
both. Both. The market is really, really hot. Unusually, we haven't been affected a lot by the slow turn. Of course, buyers the market has adjusted a bit, and sellers are becoming a little bit more realistic about what their house is worth because before everybody thought their house was worth $2.5 million when it wasn't, the times. But nowadays, the average price here is about 850,000. I'm talking about South Tampa, like High Park, South Tampa, anything that's close to the water.
That's a little
South Tampa,
bougier
yeah.
area.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Now, if you go up north, you can get something for like 500,000, but in the really nice neighborhoods, 750 to 850 is your average. Of course, you go from there to 2.5, 3.5, but you can get a nice house for 700,000. In my
What does that
area,
get you for 700,000? Is it like
oh, it gets you a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, nice kitchen, sometimes a pool, maybe a pool.
really? How many
Yeah,
square feet?
about 2,300 square feet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now that'd
Yeah,
be like 2 million here, people. So don't be thinking
yeah.
it's a deal.
So,
700
when you,
barely gets you. I don't know if I can get you a single family
yeah.
where you want to live.
So that would be in the 33611 zip code. When you move to the 33606 zip code, it runs on Bayshore Drive, which Bayshore Drive is gorgeous. It's the single longest uninterrupted sidewalk in America. And it's
Oh,
about 9 miles. So everybody rides their bikes, walks. I don't know how they can do it in the heat of 105. It feels like 105, but in the afternoon, it's gorgeous. You actually see dolphins swimming in the water. You see if there's a rainstorm, you can actually smell the rain coming in. You have the condos overlooking Bayshore, and the Ritz has just put up two Ritz-Carlton condos. That is like living in paradise. You have all the Ritz-Carlton amenities in a condo setting. Those starts at $2.5 million and they go to 6 million. So if you have that kind of money,
yeah.
hey, call me. I can hook you up with a good deal.
And we have the Ritz-Carlton and their hotel rooms, and they go
Uh-huh.
about the same prices.
Yeah.
So,
So
yes.
yeah, so they have condos that they built there, two buildings, and along Bayshore, there's other condos that are just so nice. And then there's other condos that are more affordable. But we see more and more condos that are more affordable becoming renovated to modern times and then expanding to the more modern look. The
Yeah.
same as houses, like 33611 that I mentioned before. That's a place that is not too far from MacDill Air Force Base, and it's right in South Tampa. So before it used to be old VA homes. Now those VA homes are being knocked down, and you're getting multi-million-dollar homes because sometimes we have 1 acre lots. So therefore, you can go ahead and build a really, really nice home in a 1 acre lot, still in the middle of the city, which is awesome. Now, our uppity up neighborhoods, I would say, are Palmacia. That's where the Palmacia Country Club is. That zip code is 33629, and I love it there. Also, I've sold a couple of homes there. My daughter lives there. Hyde Park is one of my favorites. Hyde Park, I have a house under contract right there. Actually, it's a townhouse right now that is going to close August 15th. It is Hyde Park. Research it. It is a village that is full of coffee shops, high-end shops, top-notch restaurants. You have a Sephora, you have a small park for the kids. They have the Christmas tree lighting, they have the picnic area for when they put the pumpkin patches and everything. So Hyde Park is a very, very cozy. Everybody wants to live in Hyde Park. Average
I live
price
in Hyde
there.
Park now.
Yeah, Hyde Park is the homes are some of them are historical homes. So you can't do much to the historical
Yeah.
homes, but they're all wood floors, they're all the wide balconies and just
So
really
what
good.
would a home cost us in that area?
$2.5 million.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
stay here.
But the condo that I'm under contract went for 725 and it is right in the village, but it needs major renovation. But when they do a little bit of renovations, they'll probably get about $1.2 million for the townhouse. So it's a great investment opportunity. There are some areas, some houses that are not historical houses. There's always one in the group, but the historical houses, they're usually in good shape because you have to do certain what you do fix in a historical house is you have to keep with the look and feel of the area.
Yeah.
So from that time, but there are other homes that are not historical properties that have been bought and renovated and they have sold for a lot of money. So Hyde Park, Palmacia, all those areas are very high end. And if you find something, if you're investing, give me a call. I know South Tampa. I specialize in South Tampa. So that is where you're going to make your biggest bang for the buck because that's where everyone wants to move. Also, Florida, the people from upstate New York, California, they move here. There's no taxes as far as state tax. No taxes in Florida. So your money goes a little bit longer because you don't have to pay for that state tax.
Yeah. How are your property taxes?
Property taxes are very reasonable. I just say the biggest thing you have to watch out for, especially since the last hurricane season, you want to make sure you're not, if you're in a flood zone, you want to make sure you get the right insurance. And you have to make sure that your lender approves where you're going to be so you're not in a place that is, you're going to, like there were a lot of homes on the beach that had problems because they've been there grandfathered in for so many years. But since last year, the hurricanes have really changed the situation. I don't believe that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Because insurance companies are getting wise. So they're like I said, 33611 above flood. Hyde Park above flood. They don't need flood insurance. So I really research elevation areas and where you're going to buy and really take that into consideration and think ahead.
So why are people moving to the area? Is there industry? You mentioned a military base, but why else are people moving to Tampa?
Well, people are moving here because it's kind of like it's a big city with a smaller town feeling. When I moved here in 2002, it was a very small city. Restaurants closed early. There was not a lot of, I would say, big city people here. Now there's a lot of investments. Downtown has the nicest restaurants, like New York style restaurants, great Italian restaurants. We're famous for Burns. That's one of the top amongst the 10 top steakhouses in the country.
Oh.
But I think what we're really people move here is because it's a fast growing city. It was voted, I believe, last year as one of the top 3 cities to live in America, just because of ease of getting around. It's very easy to get around. A lot of businesses are moving here, and also the water and the beaches are beautiful. You can do anything. Oh, and just the cherry on the ice cream is the sunset.
Cherry on top.
The cherry on top are the sunsets. The sunsets are phenomenal. Now you have beautiful sunsets.
Yes.
Okay, it's the West Coast. So we have West Coast sunsets. And because we are in the West Coast of Florida. And it is absolutely gorgeous.
So what do you love best about living in Tampa?
I love the fact that I love to go to restaurants, and now it's become very metropolitan. We have wonderful restaurants, top chefs that have moved from New York. I love walking on Bayshore Drive and smelling the ocean. I love being around water. And I definitely love bringing my friends and family and just giving them a tour of South Bay Shore, Hyde Park, taking them down to where the University of Tampa is, taking them out to Clearwater Beach. So there's lots to do. It's very spread out. And we have nice museums, which I love to go to museums, great restaurants with nice wine menus, and I love wine. So it's a very, very much of a growing metropolitan city, and it does not have the congestion like Miami, and it does not have people that honk your horns.
That's honking is considered very rude.
Honking is not good.
Yeah. No honking.
No honking. You have no honking in Tampa. So
yes,
like people, beautiful views, and affordable, nice homes. And I say affordable because compared to Hawaii, they're very affordable.
Yeah, I know. And our affordable units here start at $680,000 for 4.
Yes.
So it's a little unfair, but I won't go on my rant. Because it is my business, but I'm still offended by the prices. It's just like,
well, it's paradise. I hear, you have to pay the price for paradise.
Yes, and we're very limited. There's no more land. We're building up, but we can't build out, right?
So there is land here, a little, like in some areas. In
I heard you mention that you get an acre of land with your house, and I'm just like, that always just amazes me. An entire acre for yourself?
Well, this is what happens is like in the 33611 zip code, which is a great investment zip code, there are old houses that the owner were people that were VA, and they bought 40, 50 years ago. They live alone, they pass away. Those houses, nobody is going to live in them. So we can buy them, knock them down, and you can sometimes have 2 and 3 in a row. I mean, there are some areas here, like a church that is going to come for sale, and I'm talking to them now, that basically has over 2 acres. That's a nice little compound. If there's a family with sisters, brothers and sisters, they want to build 2 nice houses. My dream is 2 or 3 nice houses, family compound with a huge pool in the back for all the kids just to hang out there.
That would be so great.
Yeah. So there's definitely room here to still find that property. Not a lot, and they will go away, but definitely that is the way to grow your money and have a good return when you actually do what you want to do. Plus, if you want to live there, you go in and do so.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This has been Real Talk About Real Estate, and I'm Kina. And if you have anybody who wants to buy, sell, or invest in Tampa, I can get you connected with Olga, or you can Google her or chat.
Yes, it's Olga Miranda, and I'm with Keller Williams South Tampa.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Thank you so much. I want to see you in Hawaii. Come to Tampa and visit me, everyone. Take care.